Hi, in this video, we're going to look at order of operations. These are the rules that you need to follow when you're solving a math expression. One way to remember this is by remembering GEMDAS. The G stands for grouping symbols. So the first thing you want to look for are parentheses and brackets and other things that might group numbers together, numbers and operations together. The next thing you're going to look for are exponents. And these are little numbers connected to numbers right in front of them. That tells you how many times you need to multiply that number by itself. So in this example, 4 to the second power is just another word for exponent, tells me I need to multiply 4 by itself 2 times. So that would just be 4 times 4. The next thing you're going to look for is multiplying and dividing, and you always solve these left to right. So sometimes you multiply first and sometimes you divide first. It just depends on which one's in the expression first. Last, you're going to add and subtract. And like multiplying and dividing, you solve those left to right. So sometimes you'll add first, sometimes you'll subtract first. Let's look at this first example. Parentheses 3 minus 1 parentheses to the third power plus 16 divided by 2 times 4. First thing I'm looking for are my grouping symbols. And I do have parentheses here, so I need to solve that first. 3 minus 1 is 2. And I can copy down this 3 here. I'm going to go ahead and leave my 2 inside my parentheses. So that's 2 to the third power. We're going to copy everything else down, plus 16 divided by 2 times 4. Next, I look for exponents. And I do have 2 to the third power. That 3 tells me I'm multiplying 2 3 times. 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. If I multiply by that last 2, then 4 times 2 is 8. So 2 to the third power is 8. Again, copy the rest of the math problem down. And now we look for multiplying and dividing. And I've got multiplying and dividing in this math problem. So we want to work those left to right. Since dividing comes first, we're going to take 16 divided by 2 first. 16 divided by 2 is 8. And again, copy down what's left in your math problem. I still have some multiplication here, so I need to do that before I can move on to adding and subtracting. 4 times 8 is 32. And I can copy down the rest of the math problem. My last step is adding and subtracting. So I can take 8 plus 32, and that gives me 40. In this other example, I have 15 minus 3, all divided by 5 squared minus 23. Now there's a whole bunch of stuff going on the top of this division problem. So it's almost like all of that is grouped together. Same thing with the bottom. So I'm going to break this into 2 sections. I'm going to do the top, I'm going to do the bottom, and then I'm going to finish solving. So let's first take 15 minus 3 over here. And then I can take 5 squared minus 23 on this side. 15 minus 3 is just one math operation. So I can take 15 minus 3, and that gives me 12. 5 squared, and let's go ahead and copy that 12 up here, just so that I don't forget where it came from. 15 divided by something. 5 squared minus 23. I'm still following the order of operations, and so since exponents comes before subtraction, I need to take 5 squared first. 5 squared is 5 times 5, so that's going to give me 25. And then I still have minus 23. Go ahead and finish solving that subtraction. 25 minus 23 gives me 2. And again, we're going to copy that down here. It looks like I made a mistake because we didn't get 15 on top. 15 minus 3 gave us 12 on top. And then that last step is 12 divided by 2. When I take 12 divided by 2, I get 6. So that would be my final answer. Good luck with order of operations.